All right, everybody, welcome to the Knockout Report. We're getting ready for UFC 288. It's your boy 24 King. I'm with my boy King Prodigy. What's good?
What's good? It's the King.
Hey man, you killing me on these predictions, man. I think you were like 7-6.
Hey, I don't even know my record at this point.
Hey, I'm 5-8.
Put it on the screen though.
Hey, I'm 5-8, man. But hey, it's gonna be a pretty good card though. I think a couple of fights got canceled, but I'm liking the card from top to bottom. So let's get right into it, man. So basically, what we're doing is we're gonna talk about the fights that we agreed to put on our prediction record. You know what I mean? So we're gonna talk about those fights. The fight we're doing this prelim fight, Dober versus Matt. This is the only prelim fight that we're adding to our predictions. We're gonna replace this fight for the women's fight on the main card. So that's pretty much what we're doing right now for the just to let the fans know. All right, bro. So who you got? First fight on the predictions. Who you got?
Let's get it. All right. So for this first fight, Drew Dober versus Matt Frivola. I'ma go with my boy Drew Dober by knockout, and I'm going knockout. Drew Dober knockout. Yes, sir. I think it's gonna be a fight. Honestly, I think he gets to knock out by like round 2.
It's crazy if you look at the odds though. The odds is what? I guess Dober's is -220. So
that is kind of crazy though.
Yeah, I mean
his opponent is not horrible. You know.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you on this one, man, because I just think Dober he has some momentum going his way right now. I think he has a pretty good win over Bobby Green. Was that his last fight?
Yep, Bobby Green 4 months ago.
So
honestly, all TKOs too.
Yeah, like he beat McKinney. He has a good momentum. I kind of liked his opponents that he beat, so I'm gonna go ahead and go with Drew Dober as well, man.
Hell yeah, we both on Drew Dober, and not to mention like this dude Matt. I'm looking at the people he fought, and he just fought McKinney, and he lost. He got KO'd. And if you get KO'd by McKinney, you trash, because Kenny was trash. McKinney is trash to me, bro.
You lost all your respect after his last fight,
bro. After his last couple fights, bro.
Hey, facts though. He been looking suspect.
McKinney is horrible. I mean, he ain't horrible. He trash though. But anyways, we both on Drew Dober. You think he gonna knock him out? You said? Or you think it's going to be a decision?
We'll get a 3-round fight.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think both of these guys are gonna stand in front of each other for the most part. Yeah. I agree with that. Put your money on Drew Dober knockout.
Yeah, knockout. That's gonna happen. All right, we both on Drew Dober. Let's go. All right, now we hopping on to the main card. We got Kron Gracie versus Charles Jourdain. Did I go first? Yeah, you go first this time.
All right, on this one, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know too much about Gracie, but I do know Jourdain, and he doesn't really impress me. So this is a tough one, man.
Hey, he just fought Nathaniel Wood. And he lost to Shane Burgos. He coming off 2 losses.
Who did Gracie lose to?
Gracie. He lost to Cub Swanson.
How did he lose to Swanson? Like, was it by decision or?
Decision, yeah. And Charles Jourdain, he lost 2 decisions. Damn,
yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Jourdain, man. Just because Swanson, I think he just retired, man. Like, that's, to me, that's not really a opponent you should lose to if you're only 5-1. Like, you should be on the rise. You should be, trying to make a statement known. And
yeah, that was 3 years ago, though.
It was 3 years ago?
Hell yeah. Hey, I just noticed that this nigga just coming back from like years off or something.
Maybe he got better, but nah, I'm gonna go with Jourdain, man.
You go with Jourdain?
Yeah, just for the safe part on our predictions, man. Like, I don't know too much about him. I'm gonna go with Jourdain because I at least know that he can strike. He can at least catch somebody. He can. I'm going with Jourdain.
It's probably where we have our first disagreements. But the thing is, I do like Charles. I don't like him, but like he can strike, so that's a good point. And from what I know about this Crime guy, I don't think he can strike like that. I think he's more of like a grappler. Like he be like he's
that's
grappling.
a problem then. See, that's a
I know
problem.
that's what I'm gonna pick Gron. I'm gonna pick Gron for this one, just because I think he's gonna get. At some point, he may get him on the cage, on the fence, get him down. But I think like he could win the fight. I always like going with the wrestlers just because, hey, you never know.
I will tell you, Jourdain is not a wrestler. So
facts. That's what I'm saying, bro. Because so at any time of this fight, it's funny because it's like this dude isn't really a striker, but then Jourdain's not a wrestler. So it's like it can go either ways. If this dude stand up in front of Jourdain, he might get picked apart. But if he's smart, I think he knows he probably can't strike with him, so he's probably gonna try to take him down, and then that's gonna change the whole fight.
Hey man, if you know, like I don't know too much about it, but if what you're saying is true, great pick.
Thanks.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like a 50-50 one right here.
Yeah. So hey, we got our first disagreement on this one.
Yes, sir. Okay, I'm on Gron. Keem is on Charles Jourdain with the tongue out. Look at this fight, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. Okay, so we got Masvar and Diego Lopez. Now I don't really know Diego. I don't think I really know Diego like that. So I'm gonna go with Masvar.
All right, so you're gonna go with the undefeated guy.
We're going with the undefeated guy, coming off of wins from me, Hakeem, Dan Ige. Yeah, I gotta go with the Masvar. Oh wait, you know what? This dude be winning in decisions. Hey, I'm looking at all his wins. It's all decisions. Like what the fuck? Hey, decision time. And he from Russia? Yeah, it's decision time for this dude.
Hey, we agree, man. Because you know, like, what's the point of Diego? Yeah. He's stepping in 5 days notice. I didn't even realize that. I forgot all about that. Yeah, you know, he's stepping in like on 5 days notice. You know, I know Evolve been training. So I'm just gonna roll with him. I know he has a good ground game, he has a good stand-up game. Yeah. I feel like he's pretty durable. So I'm gonna go with him too. I think after this Saturday he's 17-0.
Damn.
So
that was a good breakdown. I forgot all about this dude stepping in last second.
Yeah, like
he's not prepared. He's not ready.
Stepping in last second, you know, it's gonna be his first fight in UFC. He might be nervous or something. You know, he gonna be like, oh, you know. So he's fighting a pretty tough
undefeated fighter.
Yeah, he's fighting an undefeated opponent. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with the undefeated guy, man.
Okay. We both on Masvar. He was like gearing up to face Bryce Mitchell, so he already know he was in the right mindset to take him down already. His cardio is probably already right. Yeah. Diego's in for a tough night. Hey, we both on Masvar, the undefeated man, going 17-0 this weekend. Now we're gonna skip this fight. Let's just who you think gonna win this fight though?
Yeah, bring it up. Let's talk about it. Just real quick, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and go with Jessica. She likes to brawl. You know, she's real tough. Her last fight, I remember watching her last fight. She lost, but I felt like she could have won it as well.
No, I'm going with her too, bro. I think she's way too powerful. I mean, this other girl, she's alright. She's cool. She's coming off a win, but like,
yeah,
Jessica, I've seen she's been active. She's tough. She got like 3 fights in 1 year, so I'm going with Jessica for sure. She's just too powerful.
That was not on the predictions though. That's just real quick.
Now we go into the co-main event. We going Banal Muhammad versus Gilbert Burns. Damn.
All right, before we get into the last 2 fights, because these are the fights that's going to sell the pay-per-view, I believe. These are the fights that everyone wants to see. These are the fights. These last 2 fights are the fights that's going to make or break the pay-per-view. So my pick, I'm not going to say too much because I'm going to put the ball in your court since you're doing this fight, but my pick for this fight is Muhammad. It's Muhammad. It's Muhammad only because I did some research on, and I'm a fan of Burns. Burns is in my, probably top 10 favorite fighters. I like Burns. I hope he wins. But for our predictions and for me being non-biased, I'm picking Muhammad. Only because it is hard to take Muhammad to the ground.
Hey.
And I'm going to keep it short. And it's hard to take Muhammad to the ground. Gilbert Burns' recent fights, if he doesn't take you to the ground, he loses. So, you know, you got to think about like Hamza. You know, even though Burns had a good fight, Hamza had more volume. You know, Burns got hit with some big shots. He got rocked or whatever. And then also versus Usman, you know, so basically if Burns cannot take you down, you know, he can get caught, he can get wobbled, he can get hit. So I'm just gonna say that. Now I'm gonna put up the video footage for you.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go ahead and let you tell me who your pick is, and I'm gonna leave it at that. All right, King Prodigy. So before we start the video, I'm just gonna ask you who you got. Before we started, just who you got.
So for my official pick, we going with the one, the only, the future champ, Benil Muhammad. Let's go. Come
I agree
on,
with
man.
everything you said before you said future champ. What?
Come on, man. Future champ. He finna fight Leon and it's over, bro.
Damn. So I'm just gonna go ahead and break it down for the fans and stuff, man. But now, Burns, the thing about Burns is he's a brawler. He likes to brawl. So right here you see him being kind of giving Jorge feints, throwing a couple jabs. But the thing about Burns is he has a great right hand. So as you see here, he's gonna hit Jorge with a left and then a right hand, which wobbles him. Jeez. Now if he hits this on Muhammad, you know, like as you see him doing with Hamza, maybe he can end the fight. Burns has underrated power. Now Burns also has this in his arsenal with the wrestling, with the trips, with the different, you know, grappling and submissions and things like that. But quite honestly, if Burns can do all the things that he's doing to Jorge, he's going to win the fight. But for, you know, Muhammad, he's not Jorge. I simply don't look at this. Like, Burns is sitting here about to slam this dude like it's a video game, man. Like like if Burns can do this, then he will beat Muhammad. But the thing is, I don't think he will. You know, you can't sleep on Burns. He has this, you know, submissions in his arsenal. But
yeah, he do.
I just think with Muhammad, just look at this. He has faster hand speed. He has a stronger takedown shoot. So meaning, if he wants to take the floor to the ground, I think he has a better chance of taking the fight to the ground than Burns does. And this is just some dirty cage work right here. I just wanted to show. But look at the difference in the hand. Or my bad. This is just another quick takedown for Muhammad. But just look at the hand speed of Muhammad. I think that's going to be the difference between him and Burns. Just the quicker hands, the pressure.
Yeah, that boy is quick though. Hey, is that the Brady fight? Jeez, yeah. That boy was looking crazy in that fight.
Just the quicker hands, the cutting off the cage. You know, me personally, I just think Muhammad's gonna, based off of his last recent fight, he looked amazing. He looked good.
He looked great.
He looked great. So, like I said, just the hand speed and and also you got to think about. I want to ask you, who has a tougher chin?
I think Muhammad has the better. Yeah, I think Muhammad's got the better chin.
Exactly. So I think Muhammad is better in a few areas than Burns is. And
hey, no cap, Muhammad was looking great in this fight.
He was looking great. He was looking great. And Brady, he's not a scrub. Brady is not a scrub.
Facts.
Burns, he's beating Magny. He's beating Jorge. Those guys aren't the best competition. So
good video. Great video, actually. Actually, after seeing that video, one thing I will notice about Muhammad though that he might get caught with is that right hand, like you was talking about from Burns, because the dude keeps his hands down all the time.
Exactly.
From watching that clip, I was like, oh shit, he might get hit, and if he get hit, then Burns might, you know. That's why I think this fight is like super close, because it's like,
yeah.
Honestly, Burns got some weapons too if they go to the ground, because you know if they go to the ground, Burns can submit him. he still got a ground game.
Exactly.
And I would say probably Burns' ground game is probably better than Muhammad's.
It probably is, but Muhammad's takedown defense is better than Burns.
That's the key. Yep, that's the key right there.
And I don't think Burns can just, like in the clip I showed Muhammad, he had a strong takedown, like just shoot out of nowhere. I don't think Burns' takedown is to that level. And Burns is one of my favorites, but you know, hey, remember I didn't remember just in the group chat that we talk about, I didn't even like Muhammad like that.
I know. That's why I was surprised. I thought you was gonna pick Burns. I was like, okay, we got disagreements, but damn, you came over here to the Muhammad side. Bro, and let me tell you something. Once he beats Burns, if he looks like how he did against Brady and he beats Burns like that, watch out Leon, bro. That's all I gotta say.
Hey.
It's gonna be a Leon rematch, and I would say Muhammad is in his prime right now.
Hey, if he goes out and pretty much look like he did versus Brady, I can't disagree, man, because he looked amazing. He looked like a, I don't know about future champ, though. Like,
you don't think he could beat Muhammad? I mean, you don't think he could beat Leon? Come on. When they was fighting, it was like damn near even.
Yeah, but
and they both got better. Like I'll say Leon got better and Muhammad got better. So that's honestly a good fight.
It'll be a good fight. It'll be a good fight, but I don't know. Just imagining Muhammad as champion, I just can't see it, bro. Like,
I know that's kind of weird, huh?
Like this dude on top of the world.
It is kind of weird, though. I mean, he's just better overall. I don't know, like.
Yeah, it'll be a good fight, but so I just want to, so what we got next?
I like those little videos. It's good seeing it because I can compare and I see like a lot of stuff with that, so that's good. So we both on Muhammad, and it sucks too because it's like Burns. He's in his prime right now too. Hey, so it's like I don't want to count Burns out at all. Like he's still in this.
Hey, I'm rooting for Burns. Like as a personal favorite, I hope he wins. Like if I'm wrong on the prediction, I'm fine. But if Burns win, I'll be happy. But
I won't be mad either.
But I just had to be honest. I'm like, damn.
Hey, you think if Burns lose, like, what's next for him? Like, this is his last title run, I would say.
And he's 36, bro.
Yeah.
He's 36, so it's like,
I mean, who else do we fight at that point?
I don't know.
Run it back with Usman right quick?
Nah. He's trying to fight Hamzat, he's
Hey.
But I don't know. Like that's a good question. But I don't know. Maybe I gotta look at who's in the top 5 and all that stuff. But
yeah,
I wouldn't mind seeing him fight Cobley or something, But
oh, that'd be a good one. That might happen actually.
Yeah, but
that makes sense.
Sure, man.
All right, well, we both on Muhammad. I'm glad you came to the Muhammad side because I'm a Muhammad fan. I like Burns too. I'm a new Burns fan, but
yeah,
I fuck with Muhammad. He been looking nice.
You thought we was gonna disagree, huh?
Hey, real talk. I thought you were gonna stay with Burns. Going on to the main card, last fight of the night.
Hold on.
Hype fight of the night. We got Henry Cejudo versus Aljo Funk Master Flex Sterling. Damn. Two champions really, because I mean Henry, he's still a champion. I mean he left, but he's still a champion. What you got for this one, or what you got for the break? Actually, I can start it off a little bit before we play the video. So Henry is coming back. He got abs now, so he's serious. He's not just saying he's coming back with the John Jones belly. You know what I'm saying? He's coming back hungry, which means he's been putting in that work. But you already know Aljo's been putting in that work. He always does. You feel me?
I'm interested to see who you're going to pick, man.
Hey, we're going to have to play the video. After we play the video, showing off some of the highlights, we're going to come back with our pick.
This is the main event. Let's get started.
Let's get it.
Now, one thing I want to say about Henry is, he's well-rounded. He's well-rounded. Now, this is a former champion, and he's slamming on the ground like this. He's also beaten Demetrius Johnson. His resume is very impressive. He has the hand speed. Like I said, he's well-rounded, so he can wrestle you. He can throw the hands with you. Now, one thing about Henry is he's very smart. So he's gonna wait to pick his shots, like you see him doing with T.J. Dillashaw. He's all over him. He's very accurate in what he's throwing. He has ground and pound. He has a stand-up game. He has wrestling. So this is gonna be a great main event. But I just want to say this. One thing about Henry is he is a little. Oh, whoa, hold on. I want to rewind that. My bad.
Yeah, that was nice. That little sequence.
I want to rewind that.
I was just watching it like,
this
damn.
Is critical. This knee right here is critical because Aljamain Sterling, he's going to try to get him down.
Damn, good point. That knee is critical.
So that knee is critical. If he can hit that knee on Sterling, it's lights out. But this is the champion. This is what is going to lead the champion to victory right here.
Backpack time.
Backpack time. And in all of his highlights, you're going to see backpack time. You're not going to see much from Sterling on the feet because he's not interested in getting the fight on the feet. He's not interested in keeping the fight on the feet. He is going to get this backpack locked in, and he is going to release damage. He's going to look for submission attempts. Now, as you see here, Peter Yan is covering up. What do you do? Boom, instantly goes for the takedown. He'll either get you on the cage, he's going to get a hold to one or two of your legs, and he is going to instantly go to the backpack. Now look at him, he's celebrating, he's like, yeah. See, every single takedown that he's getting a hold of your leg. And I don't know if you noticed, Henry, he likes to throw a lot of kicks too. He's catching most of these guys' kicks. Look, boom, kick.
Yeah, that's a good point.
He's catching most of these guys' kicks and taking them down to the ground. Almost every single takedown. So, if he gets on top of you like this, Sterling, he's stronger than Henry, I believe. So if he gets on top of you like this, it's a done. I don't think even Henry can get out of this. Once you lock the backpack on you, it is done. Look, another kick coming. Ooh, catches it.
Yeah, he is catching them kicks though.
He's catching, and Henry throws a lot of kicks.
Yeah, he does.
Because his reach is only like 64 inches, so he's not, he's throwing a lot of kicks. And once again, it's backpack time.
Yeah, that's a cool move.
so ever since this Sanhagen fight, he has unleashed the backpack time. So
damn, you brought up some good points with them little kicks. I ain't even noticed that. Damn, hey.
Almost every single takedown, he's catching up with Peter Yan, Sanhagen. Who else did he fight? T.J. Dillashaw. Every single fight, he's catching those kicks. So
interesting.
Before you go, I'm gonna just say my pick. I'm going with, as you can see in my reaction as I was breaking it down, I'm going with the current champion.
Hey, well,
Henry had me a little nervous because his IQ is very high. But one thing I don't like about Henry is that he does not throw enough. So, if he doesn't throw enough, Sterling's going to corner him. He's going to look to get him on the cage. But remember the knee I showed you. That knee will be critical because Sterling is predictable. That's all I got to say.
Interesting. Okay, that was a good video. Listen, like, those are some very good highlights that you brought up and some points. However, I'm going.
Where you going with, bro?
With Henry Cejudo.
Oh my goodness.
As the champion of the world. Tomorrow night, Henry Cejudo comes out, abs and all, and he reclaims the championship. And let me tell you why, right?
Yeah.
Although he may not throw as much, he is a pit bull, and
Yes.
Aljamain will only be successful if he can get Henry to the ground, which I don't think he will.
Wow.
I think Henry will keep him up. Now this all changes if he does get him to the ground. But I think that's really Aljamain's only way of winning is if he gets him to the ground.
That's true.
I think
stand-up is non-existent.
Yeah, I think Henry could hurt Aljamain, and then as soon as Aljamain is hurt, as you've seen in those clips, Henry's just going. He's going for the finish. He's not wasting no type of time trying to
pit bull
kill you out, do none of that stuff. He's going straight for the kill. And I would be worried if Henry was going in there with a belly, you know what I'm saying, not prepared. But this dude, he seems ready, and like you said, his resume is impressive.
It's very
really
impressive.
He's like a Hall of Famer, and he's coming back out of retirement, and he has a goal. He said Aljamain is just a stepping stone just to get the Volk. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he's already looking past Sterling, which made him a mistake.
He is training with champions. He's training with John Jones.
Yep.
He's training with Demetrius Johnson.
Yep. Hey man, I just think it's gonna be experience versus, and I don't even know how young Sterling is, but I think it's gonna be experience versus like youth. Like Sterling's like kind of like a young champion. I mean, Henry Cejudo, he had like a nice dominant reign as champion. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I gotta go with Henry. I have to, and it sucks because at first I was with Aljamain all the way until I seen abs. You feel me? And Henry with abs changed the whole dynamic because it lets me know that he's working and he's taking it serious. And if he's doing that,
yeah,
that's a dangerous Henry, man.
Hey,
and especially because Sterling, he only fought Jan, who doesn't throw. He throws less than Henry does.
He does. Jan is like freaking. He just, I don't know what the hell he be thinking sometimes. He just.
Hey. I was a fan of Jan until I seen his recent fights. Like it's just something he just don't throw. But Henry would throw. Honestly, I think Henry's aggressive though. So it's like I think he's gonna be aggressive. I think he's gonna be on it. I think he may try to go for some takedowns of his own, which may not be smart. I don't know about that. Fuck around, get tapped out, but. Hey, the ground and pound's gonna be there.
I do not think he should wrestle Sterling. I definitely don't think that. But like you said, he's, this I think will be Sterling's toughest fight of his career.
Oh yeah, what?
I think it will be because, I thought T.J. Dillashaw would be Sterling's toughest fight of his career, but he ended up being hurt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So. And before that, it was probably Peter Yan, Sterling's toughest fight. So now he's facing Henry. Like you said, Henry's a double champ. He's somebody who has controlled 2 divisions. Well, not necessarily control, but he won the belt in 2 divisions.
Yep.
But one thing I want to point out about that though, Henry was stronger than a lot of those guys that he beat. He was stronger than Demetrius Johnson.
Okay.
Because Henry's, he's short, but he's a thick dude.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you go back and watch those fights, he's kind of weight bullying them. Kind of like what Sterling does. I don't think he's going to weight bully Sterling.
See, now that was an interesting point you brought up, that he was stronger, or Sterling is stronger than Henry, because if that's the case, then I don't know how this wrestling stuff gonna be. Because I mean, Sterling could just get a hold of him and be stronger to him, and then just take him down, and then that's a problem. But I don't know. I don't see that happening. Like I feel like Henry's takedown defense is gonna be there, and every time Sterling takes somebody down, it's not like a dominant takedown. You feel me? Like it's kind of like a weak takedown, or. You know what I'm saying? He be weight bullying other people too. You know what I'm saying?
The backpack on him though, like he get that one leg. He get that one leg, and then he put him on the cage. Backpack. I don't know. True. Like it can go either way. So it can go either way, bro. Like.
See, I think Henry's gonna hurt Sterling, and then Sterling's probably gonna go down, and then we're gonna see Henry just hop on him. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Or if Sterling takes Henry down, then it's backpack coming soon, and it's like probably a tap out or TKO.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, it's like they both got their ways of winning. It's really just, and another thing that is gonna come down to, because it's a 5-round fight, and although Sterling got abs, not Sterling, although Henry got abs, I want to see how he does in like round 4 or 5 if it goes to round 4 or 5, because we know Sterling could, go the distance. I think
it's been a while. You know what I mean? It's been a while. Damn. For Henry. Now
that's the only skepticism I have, is that it's been a while. Like, I don't know.
You got Henry by decision, by KO, or
Hey man, that's a tough one, bro. I really do want to go with Sterling.
Oh my god.
No, I ain't I'm going with Henry though. I'm going with Henry. He been training with the champions. He been training with John. He got his eyes set on Volk. I want to go with Sterling because he the brother. You feel me? But we going with Henry, and how I think it's gonna end, bro.
Wow.
Honestly, bro. TKO, bro.
You think TKO?
I think he can TKO Sterling, bro. It's a tough one.
I think the last time Sterling been TKO was by was it Morales?
Was it?
Or Marlon Morales or something like that. Yeah, it was a head kick. But honestly, it's a toss-up. These last 2 fights, the co-main event, the main event, I believe is a toss-up. I think, like you said, these last 2 fights are gonna make or break the card, man.
Both toss-ups.
It's gonna make the break a card, and I'm very interested to see, where the stuff goes, man.
Me too, bro. Like, damn, I didn't realize how close these last 2 fights was until we broke them down. Like, damn.
That's why I like highlights, man. These highlights make it interesting. I'm like, ooh.
Hey, those videos do be coming in clutch, because I ain't see those leg kicks. I ain't see Muhammad keeping his hands down, like his face wide open for that right. Hey, damn.
Right, and it makes it hard because, with the videos, it kind of, you see both opponents on how they could win. So it's like,
hell yeah.
You know what I mean? So it makes it difficult.
So out of Henry and Aljamain, who you think got the better chin? Because if it's a stand-up fight, who has the advantage? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Henry has the advantage if it's a stand-up, because Sterling, you see, even if you go back and watch, what was it? Not the TJ Dillashaw fight, or was it? Nah, not the TJ Dillashaw
Sterling.
Fight. Yeah, but he does a lot of, he has his head down and he's just looking for a takedown, just wildly. So he's not looking to engage, and that's why I have no striking highlights from Sterling. It's just there aren't
TKO coming soon.
You know what I mean? So there aren't any. So that's why that knee was pretty critical for Henry too, because it was quick. It's predictable. Henry has great high IQ. Hit him with a knee, and then like you said, he's a pit bull. He jumps on him, boom, boom, boom. It's over.
And that's one thing I don't like about Sterling either, how he comes in. He comes in with his head down, and he just comes in. And with Henry, like you said, he got good IQ.
Mm-hmm.
Best believe he's watching film on that, and he's like, this dude?
He'd be like, this dude?
Yeah, this dude, he already told him, I already know what you're going to do. And, I mean, what's Sterling going to do? Like, what's he going to do to switch up his game plan? I mean, he's not going to try to box him.
He's going to catch some leg kicks, take his ass down.
Leg kicks do be open, though. Damn. He caught like 4 of them mugs on them clips.
He catching leg, and it's early in the fight, too, so he's catching them. He might get hit with 1, 2. He catch that third one, boom, 2 minutes of control time. So that's what I'm kind of.
Okay.
That's kind of what I'm going with. It's my boy Sterling. Henry made me real nervous. I was thinking about going with Henry, but he kind of has low volume too. If you watch his fights, he doesn't really.
He don't really do throwing like that.
So.
Okay. How you think Sterling gonna win? Like decision or what?
Probably
submission.
Decision? Probably decision, because I don't think.
I don't see the submission either.
I mean, maybe ground and pound. You know, he can. You know,
I can see that TKO.
Yeah, maybe ground and pound, but I don't see a submission. Yeah, I'm gonna say my boy Sterling's. Decision.
Decision.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Henry TKO. I don't see it going to decision. I don't see it going 5 rounds. I feel like it's just gonna be too scrappy for it to go 5. I feel like Henry's just really gonna be trying to get him out of there. Damn. See, the only thing about Henry is I'm just stuck on like him being retired for hella long and haven't seen him in a fight since.
Yeah.
So I'm really relying on like his experience. I'm relying on like
IQ.
Just him being double champ. I just don't want him to come back like Conor and be, you know what I'm saying, get exposed.
Hey, Conor been down. Conor been downhill, man. But
he getting exposed. Damn. All right. Well, shit. We got we on the opposite sides on this one.
Yeah. So on the fights that we're on the opposite, it is Sterling versus Henry.
Yeah. Let me go.
It is what else? Oh, we're both on.
Right, so let me take a look.
Yeah, let's take an overall look at it.
So we got Dober. Me and you both on Dober.
Mm-hmm.
We got Kron Gracie. So I'm on Kron. You're on Charles Jourdain.
Okay.
That's gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
We're both on Masvar. 17-0 coming soon.
Yeah.
This one don't really count, but we both on Jessica.
Yeah. We didn't add that to the predictions.
Yeah. This next one, co-main event, Benil Muhammad. We are both on Benil. Let's go.
Okay.
If Burns wins, hey, it will be a shock. It won't be a shock, but like, damn, respect to Burns.
Yeah. So we got 2 fights we disagree on.
Yeah, only 2.
Yeah.
We got the
so
first
seemed like more, didn't it?
It did, huh?
Yeah,
Shit.
I don't know why. But
so it's just the first card and the first fight and the last fight. Okay.
All right.
Okay. That's not bad at all.
So basically, I got a chance to, because I think
you have a chance to either tie it or go one above me.
Yeah, because I think you're up by 3 on me.
Yeah, for real.
Or 7-6. I'm 5-8.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have the record on the screen, so y'all ain't even got to worry about looking at the record.
Yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed the show. It's the knockout report. Hopefully we'll see a lot of knockouts, but if not, let's just see some good fights. And, for all the new fans, for all the, new people watching the show, go ahead and like and subscribe to our channel. The knockout report, 24 King Prodigy, we much appreciate it.
Yes, sir. UFC 288. Thank y'all for coming through, and we will see y'all next UFC card.
Before we head out, quick question. What would you rate this card from top to bottom on paper? Just real quick.
Ooh, me? Honestly, I honestly think this is going to be a good card. I'm going to give it an 8.
I'll give it a 7.5. Let's end it there. 7.5 out of 10. 8 out of 10 for King Prodigy. Deuces.
Yes, sir. Peace out.